Devices up there to watch that. Yeah.
It's my TV. I've been watching it all day. That's where you act like that.
All right, guys. Hold it down in there, please.
I'll be upstairs in DJ's room watching my favorite TV.
Hey, guys. I'm going to share my little box with y'all here in a second as soon as I get these nail tips on my hand. Well, that one don't fit that nail. So I had ordered a Valentine's mystery box from Secret Nail Affair. And it got lost in traffic somehow. And so it got here a couple of days ago, but I saved it for, I think it was Friday, which was after Valentine's Day. So I figured I might as well save it for Sunday shenanigans. Yeah, and it's super cute. And I said, you know, girls use hearts and things like that all year long. So I'm trying to get it on 2 devices here, girls, so I could read the comments. Well, if I can figure out how to do it, hold on, give me just a second. Nope, that ain't it. Me trying to learn this new phone, that's a whole chore. Okay, there's that. And let me get into the conversation here. All right, there we go. Now I can see the conversation over here. Instead of trying to stretch my neck every 5 seconds. But I want to get these on real quick so we can do some kind of little nail set. But it was, they did a 30% off site-wide. And it ended up being 27 bucks. Oops. Well, I don't even know where that one disappeared to. There it goes. Oh, good grief. So it was a pretty good deal, you know. Because they only had medium and large. Hey, everybody. Welcome in, y'all. Yeah, it is a great price. And it has, I've already peeked in it. Of course I did. I couldn't hold water. It's got 6 acrylics, 4 little pots of glitter, and 2 packs of raw glitter. I can't wait to show y'all. The one little acrylic was so cute. I have not seen nothing like it anywhere else this year. And I told my old man, he was like, well, you know, it's almost Valentine's Day. I said, it don't matter. Girls use hearts and lips and lovey stuff all year long. Because I ordered it on my birthday, but when it got lost in the shuffle, it took forever for me to get it. Somehow, I don't know how it ended up in Cleveland, but it did. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff for 27 bucks. But they did, what was it called? The Lunar New Year sale. Let me tell you guys real quick why I've been MIA. So my oldest boy, his starter went out in his car. Well, of course, I get up at 5 a.m. My life runs on day shift hours. He works second shift. So I pick him up about 20 minutes away from where we live at 11:45 at night. Hey, Bully Dogs. Hey, Diane, Miss R, Jonna, Crystal, everybody. J-Rob, everybody's just rolling. All the things are moving out too fast for me to look in 2 different directions. So anyways, I've been not getting to bed and getting to go to sleep till about 1 o'clock. And I get back up at 5:15. So whenever after feeding my family, as soon as I sit down, I fall asleep somewhere. Like I can't stay awake long enough to do anything. All right, one more. And then we'll get a nice little, cute little box. Miss R, you did on a, oh shoot, Secret Nail Affair? Everybody was having their little Lunar New Year sales. I missed, with my crazy self, getting a scoop. So let me show you guys. Came in this little cute little pink box. And they only had medium and large. And look at these little foam hearts. Ain't them the cutest little fillers? I love it. Like, for all the little fillers they have, this is the cutest one I think I've ever seen. I've seen the heart peanuts. I've never seen the little spongy hearts. So let me dig all these out. I said, oh, I'm keeping these. These are just adorable. I miss you guys terribly. Like, I feel like something's missing. So it had these 2 packs of raw glitter. And this red one has the little hearts with the little tails. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me... It's got the little tails on the little hearts. And all the hearts have the little tails. And it's all red. And then this black one has all different shapes. Or shapes. Sizes of hearts. And octagons. Hey, Eileen. I miss y'all like crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm like... I just can't stay awake. By the time I get my kid and get him home and get into bed and turn back around, I take a 4-hour nap and get back up again. So as soon as my day's done and I sit down, then we have this. Well, look at those. And then we have this. And if you guys have never tried Secret Nail Affair, oh my gosh, you got to get in on the action. Monica is Secret Nail Affair. That's the mama. And Stunna is her daughter. Monica started this on her own. It's an all-women ran business. She mixes all the acrylic on her own. Hey, PJ babes. You know, if I miss any of y'all saying, hey, I am so sorry. I'm trying to look at 2 different things, making sure I'm in the camera. And how cute is that? These 4 little glitter pots are in this cute little pink sachet. Let's see. This gold one is the little hearts with the tails. Let's open it up. But Monica mixes all of her stuff herself. And it is... I've never had an acrylic from them that I didn't like. So we have the gold hearts with the tails. And I think they're all the same size. It looks like it. Loving that one. Like, shoot, girls use hearts all year. It ain't got to be Valentine's Day. You kidding me? All the ladies are here. Oh, I got a gold heart stuck to my finger. Then this one, it just says Valentine. And it's got all different colors. Yep, we just going to have to let Miss PJ listen and while she's rolling so she's safe. This one has purple, pink, red. I don't want them to go everywhere, so let me find something that we can look at them in. This little spoon. Let me dust it off. It's got acrylic powder on it. I don't know what we're going to make today, but we're going to make something. I ain't did my nails, and oh my gosh, I've been running around with no nails on this hand for days. Super cute. And we got that whole little pot of that, and they are all stuck to the spoon, so that was a bad idea. Let me see if I can get them off. Some of them. Waste not, want not. I just got to put them over here. So that one is called Valentine. That one has a name on the bottom of it. And the little pot of gold ones had the little tails. I'm going to have hearts every living where, y'all. You see if I can move them out the way. So they don't end up getting in the set until, I don't even know what I'm doing. Because I want to swatch these acrylics and see what they look like. Because I've not swatched them. I just opened the pots and looked at them. Come on, you sapsucker. All right. Now this one, the other ones don't have names on them. This one. Show. Oh. So this one is just the pink ones. Pink iridescent, the shiny ones with the tails. So cute. And then this one is like, it reminds me of this bag, honestly. It's all these colors, which will make some cute Easter sets. It's got, let's see, green, purple, orange, pink, yellow, and it's all like the pastel-y colors. Baby blue, light green, pink, 2 different shades of pink, yellow. It reminds me of this bag. I'm loving this pack of black hearts. I ordered it literally February the 5th because you guys know I was my plan was to get a Zule box. And Zule sold out. So as I'm poking around on Zule's site, I see that they are doing, her and Monica are doing a training thing together. And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot they know each other. And I'm like, in Secret Nail Fair has some bomb acrylic. Like, and this all was $27. 2 packs of raw glitter acrylics, the 4 little pots, and 6 acrylics for $27 with the 30% off for the Lunar New Year. Let me shake them up. She said it's good and affordable. We'll post it in the video. What am I missing, y'all? Waiting on my order for my giveaway. It's not huge, but I want to give something. Oh, I missed a whole bunch of everything. These comments are just a flying. So let's look at these. And let's do some swatches. I got these swatch sticks from Temu. And they're white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if I want to use these. Or let me get some clear ones. Because I think 3 of these are like, you know, fine glitter. But the other 3 are glitter acrylics. I would rather swatch from underneath. So that way it looks like it has a top coat on it. If I can find it. If not, oh well, we're just going to do it on top. So we have XOXO, Unforgettable, Rumor Has It, Secret Admirer, Pixie Potion, which I love that one, and Insatiable. So let's start with XOXO. And let my glitchy hands not spill nothing, Lord, because I'd be mad as a hornet if I spilled all this goodness. I don't know why it's not scrolled up. Okay, there we go. Put a little more monomer in here. I ain't done my nails, y'all, in the longest. I've been running around. Look, I still got this on. So that tells you how long. And y'all know my nails change like the wind every couple days. All right, let me just find. We'll use my little old handy dandy Mia Secret little brush that's rattered and tattered and beat up, and it was one of my first. All right, I guess we're gonna have to use these little not so great swatch sticks because I don't know where my good ones, well, not even my good ones, but my clear ones are. Let me look in here. I know that things just disappear around here. I don't know what the world be happening. I lose everything. I was probably digging in here for something and they got buried somewhere. Well, I have these. I guess we could use a pack of these. Big old giant, I don't know where I even got these sticks from because they're humongous stiletto. And it's like 2 hands in each pack, but some of them are ginormous and they would fit my big toe. Okay, we'll use these clear ones. I think that'll be better. Like, look how big that sucker is. It's ginormous. Okay, XOXO. Let me scroll down this one. What'd she ask me? Hold on, let me go back up. You know what, J-Rob? I really do. If you got an extra one, don't go spending no money unnecessarily. Because I have one, but it's beat to death. I don't even know where it is. Like, I used it and used it and used it, and the poor thing is just so messed up. That is my absolute favorite brush of all time. So, yeah, because J-Rob is part of the Young Nails community, guys. I be trying to tell him how great it is over there. So, if you got one extra, yes, because I'll show you mine in a minute. Poor thing's lost half its hair. Okay, now this one is XOXO, and it's got some big old hearts in it. white, pink. Oh, there's crosses in it. I didn't see that before. Before I knew it was. Oh, before you're allergic to monomer? Ah, dude, that sucks. That's my favorite brush that I've ever had. My husband bought me one for an anniversary present, and I'll show it to you. It needs help. So what do you do, J-Rob? Do you do, oh, y'all, I forgot about Marcy. Marcy, I'd have been there, but my mama called, and I had to rush her off the phone so I could come over here and get on the live. Do you do, like, Gel X? Do you do just gel nails? Hey, Miss Toy. Hard gel? Allergic to monomer. Man, that bites. But yes, honey, I will have to switch information because absolutely, I'll show you mine because I wore it out. So this is XOXO. And I love that they put crosses in there. How cute is that? There's white crosses and red crosses and all these hearts. Different shapes and sizes and colors and pink crosses. Y'all see that side? Oh, that is adorable. I did not know there was crosses in that. XOXO. Oh, their hard gel system is fabulous too. I found I was allergic halfway through nail school. Oh, did you have a horrible, what is it even called? Y'all, I am so tired. Y'all got to forgive me. My brain ain't working correctly with my disabilities from this not sleeping business. What the frick is it called, you guys? When you have an allergic reaction. Oh, cheese and crackers. This one's insatiable. I'm going to turn them upside down as we use them. Oh my goodness, what is it called? It'll come to me eventually. So this one is one that's got finer glitter in it, but it also has quite a bit of color to it. It's not just mostly glitter, but like I said, if y'all ain't tried out Secret Nail Affair, you need to. I love Monica's mixing. Like, she does a fabulous job, and she does it all herself. And it's an all-women ran business, which y'all know about. I'm all for that. Their stuff polymerizes really quickly. Oh. That is going to drive me crazy to I remember that dead burn word. Well, you just have an allergy to monomer, period, so. But like when somebody, like if you let gel touch your skin too much and you develop an allergy. But you guys see how fast that polymerizes? I love Secret Nail Affair. And they do all kinds of videos on TikTok. And her and Zule are doing like a training thing together. Look at that. Loving it. So yes, J-Rob, honey, and I've been telling these girls about coming over to the text community, how great it is over there, and they're always giving stuff away left and right. And y'all, I'll put the text community number in the description, you know, after we get done with this live. And okay, that one is insatiable. I don't know what kind of nails I'm going to do today, y'all. No clue. And this one's XOXO, which you can't see. Get in the screen. I'll save that one for last, because I love that one. This one is Rumor Has It. Chicken spaghetti. I have not had that in forever. For y'all that's joined here in the last little bit, I've been MIA because my child's car went down, and he worked second shift, and I've been having to pick him up at 11:45, and my day starts at 5:15. So every time I sit down, I fall asleep. I ain't been able to make a video. I ain't done my nails. I still have these on. I ain't been able to do jack. Let me get this cleaned out a little bit. Yeah, this poor little Mia Secret brush is a size 8, I think. And it was like my first one, so it's beat to death. Did I say this was rumor has it? I believe I did. Not dermatitis. I wish I could think of the word. And it's going to drive me crazy till I do think of the word. I'm trying to look up and peek, and y'all keep hollering at me if I miss something important that I need to turn around and go back. This one is really pretty too. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And what did I say this one was? Rumor has it, I believe. Yeah, y'all don't even want to know what autocorrect says with my hillbilly butt. I'll say something, autocorrect says something completely different. Yeah, rumor has it. This one's beautiful too. Well, there it went. Hold on. Oh, Lord, I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. The other day, me and the old man was going to the store, and I'm seeing a driveway that ain't there, and he's like, what are you doing? You're pulling up on the curb. And I'm like, what are you talking about? There's a driveway. I swore there was 2 lanes to that driveway, but there wasn't. It was only 1 lane, and I was not at it yet. And I'm like, man, I miss being on here so bad. And kicking it with y'all, this sucks. But he got his tax money, and the child is getting his car fixed this week, y'all, and I can get back to normal. All right, this one is Unforgettable. This one, I think it is. Secret Admirer. Let me show y'all this one first, because this one tickled me. I've never seen this in a glitter acrylic before. Yep, this is it. And the colors of this one reminded me of the packaging kind of, too. I need to get out a bigger piece of paper towel. Greg's brush is the best brush ever. Like, that's my favorite brush. Look, guys, there's little black high heel shoes in it. You see that? I've never seen that in a glitter acrylic. I hope you can see it on the other side. Let me put one down over here so you'll be able to see it when I flip it over. How cute. Look at that. Little black high heel shoes. Turn it the right way. So, have y'all ever seen that in a glitter acrylic before? Y'all are off the chain. I ain't even going to ask what y'all talking about. I don't want to know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there's lips in there too. I didn't notice that the other day. I just seen the high heel shoes. So it has some hearts, some lips, some high heel shoes, some hexies. On that side and that side. How cute is the little shoes? I never have on anything. Yeah, because that's when you know I'm about to mess something up, Diane. And I haven't gotten the cuticle oil yet. I got to go out there. Well, it wouldn't be here today, and tomorrow being President's Day, that screws everything up too. Like, I totally forgot President's Day was, what is this one called? Secret Admirer with the high heel shoes. Was tomorrow. Because the kids are like, we don't have school, yada yada. I'm like, why? And then they're like, President's Day. So I got everything all squirreled up. Okay, Pixie Potion. I love this one. Definitely going to try to use this in some way, shape, or form. You all know I like pink anyway. And this one is Unforgettable. So Pixie Potion for the hot pink one there. And this looks red. Unforgettable. All right. Let me get out some more of these big tips. So yeah, thank God my child's getting his car fixed. He got his AAA today because it's got to get towed. And Dad just went and got the battery out of it. But y'all, the boy was like, I want to get you and Dad iPhones. And I'm like, that's a lot of money. I'm like, you do not have to. I'm like, Dakota, you don't have to do that. He's like, let me do something nice for you, Mom. He's like, I didn't get to get you anything for Christmas. I didn't get to get you anything for you. He wasn't going to take no for an answer. He was going to get it and come in here and throw it on the table and tell me, well, there's just going to be a waste of money then if you don't use it. So, bless his heart, he got his new iPhones. When the phone that I was using was from 2018.
Quick.
And I'm waiting for Miss Diane's cuticle oil. I didn't check the mail yesterday. We was running all day yesterday with my son trying to help him get his life in order. I thought that was red. It's pink. Looks red in the jar. Contact dermatitis. That was driving me crazy, y'all. I was sorry to just blurt that out, but I was trying to think of that word since J-Rob said, you know, she found out she was allergic to monomer, which that sucks. That super sucks. But I mean, I guess gel is a great alternative. I like gel too. I do gel nails too. And I love acrylic. I say acrylic's my first love, but I occasionally cheat with gel and poly gel. I'm a nail hoe. So that's what that looked like. Now, wouldn't y'all thought that was red by looking at it in the jar? It's pink. Totally pink. All right, and we got one more, and then we're going to figure out some kind of little set. I don't know. I'm thinking about using a nude with this and maybe some of that. Okay, that's Unforgettable. I forgot to flip this one with the high heel shoes upside down, which I think is so cute. Little black high heel shoes. But yeah, if you guys haven't tried no Secret Nail Affair yet, get on the bandwagon, girls, because Monica knows what she's doing when it comes to mixing. And I don't know when exactly her and Zule are doing a class together. I know I seen it on Zule's, whatchamacallit. Come on, put my polymerize there. There we go. On Zule's page. Not her page, her store. I don't know if it was under like education. I should have put this one on top. Just so I could show y'all the workability. I'll flip it over and put some on top. Matter of fact, let me just smooth this down and then we'll flip it over. And if you hear Miss Nyla, she's under my desk. So, you know, she makes her appearance every time I do something. And I want to show you guys how the workability of Secret Nail Affair's acrylic. This poor little brush is whooped on. Yeah. Alright, so waiting for it to polymerize. Maybe help it along. Tap, tap, tap. There it goes. Won't take a lot of help. Let's just do it like this. And I was watching Monica's video on TikTok the other day, and she said just work it down the sides whenever you do a nail. Butter. Y'all see that? Just butter. One more bead. I'm definitely using this. This is such a pretty flipping color. Oh, I think I'm going to use this and then black hearts. Maybe with some nude color. Like, they were one of the first companies that I think I got decent acrylic from. Because, you know, we all, when we first start, we do that cheap Amazon business. Till we figure out that that's not what's up. And then it was Young Nailz is my heart. I love them. Like, I've never gotten a thing from Young Nailz that I was displeased with. Not one time. And the customer service is off the chain. So y'all see how smooth that went down. All right, so now let me figure out what I'm going to do here. I know I'm using this, so we're going to leave that open. That is a possibility. Because I don't want to do a whole Valentine's Day set, but y'all know I'm girly as all get out anyway. So, I mean, pink and heart. Ah! Oh, no. You save the acrylic? Oh, Lord Jesus. It's floating on top. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I got it. Look at there. I got that whole bubble that went in my acrylic. I'm a mess. Told you I'm tired. I'm a train wreck. I am a train wreck. That's why your girl been hiding. Because I'm just going to screw everything up that I touch anyway. That's the second time I spilled this coffee. I guess it was not meant for me to drink it. I spilled it all over the kitchen. I mean the kitchen. The living room first. Some of that. So let me get this stuff out the way. And I don't remember which one I said I might use. Rumor has it. And get some new paper towel down here. Excuse me, guys. Let me fix my cluster F. I am a train wreck. But, you know, my stamina is not what it's supposed to be. So when I get tired, it's just hell to the captain. And trying to concentrate and, you know, it ain't gonna work. So bear with me, y'all. Give me a minute. I'll move my doodads around. So I can get this off the table without spilling anything else. Oh, good Lord. Jesus, Joseph, Mary, and the shepherds. Ugh, I swear. Dogalina, get your butt out of here. Your girl is a train wreck. Straight train wreck. I think my grandson might be coming to stay with us for a bit. I mean, my daughter lives down the street and around the corner, so. But he's gotten in this phase where he don't know how to keep his business to himself. I told him he's got the alligator mouth and hummingbird ass problem. The child is like 10 years old and wears like a size 8. And he tells stuff his mama already handled. It ain't none of nobody's business. He'll tell whoever's willing to stand still and listen. And I woke up the other day to the 16-year-old like going in on him. Like, I'm not a little kid and you won't quit trying to play me like I'm a little kid, because he runs his trap. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe you need to let him come stay with Mama for a minute, because A, he thinks I hung the moon, and B, he's scared to death of me. Maybe he needs a little fear of God in him. And where'd y'all order from? I'm trying to catch up now. I have a can with a straw in it. I should have put it in my cup. That might have saved me some headache. Me being tired. Not even tired because it's the weekend, but I've been overdoing it for a couple of weeks now. Picking up my boy at midnight. You know, once you get back into bed, get home, get into bed, you can't fall straight asleep. I probably get back here at 12:30, but it's probably 1 o'clock before I get to actually doze off. And then 5:15, that alarm goes off. I'm like, oh my God, I swear I just shut my eyes. it cannot be 5:15 already. And it is. And it's like, okay, get up, make the coffee, make his lunch, get him out the door to work. By the time I get back here from that, it's time to wake the 11-year-old up. He has to get up at 6 and get out the door at 6:35 to get on the bus. Then by the time I get him gone, the other one, he wakes up on his own, but he's 16. I'm going to make sure he's up and gone and combed his hair and put a coat on. I mean, you know how teenagers are. Now I'm trying to be cute. Never mind, it's 20 below. Hey, Marquette. And then I go do whatever I got to do for the day, which I usually get home. Some days I never get to stay home. Mondays. Every other Monday I get to stay home. Hey, JoJo. But then the family starts coming home at 2:30. I have to leave, well, when he doesn't get a ride, I leave at around 2:15, 2:20 to go pick the old man up. We all get back here. By the time I get done with dinner and everything, it's 5 o'clock. And I swear I sit down with the intentions on just taking a minute. And before I know it, I'm waking up and it's 11 o'clock and I got to go get him, my son. But of course it's a broken sleep because, you know, the kids are, Mom, Mom, Mom. And it's kind of sitting up, taking a nap on the couch, sitting up and getting your name hollered every 15 seconds. You know what? I don't know where my blingy cup is. That big silver one. Gotta be around here somewhere. Alright, let's scrub these bad boys with a little swipe. Where is my Greg brush? That thing's beat to a pulp, but it's I just have to show you. I can't even tell you. Let me grab this nude real quick, girls. I think I'm going to use my not polished satin teddy. Or should I use Young Nailz Cover Earth? Or Cover Flamingo? I like Cover Flamingo. Let's use that. So I got Cover Flamingo. And let me grab my little brush over here. I thought I had it, but I guess I thought wrong. Bring the monomer back. Alright, let's try this again. I'll show you guys my poor little Greg brush. Wipe it off. Like, see, it's broken and frayed and beat the freak up, but it is the best brush ever. Like, it's my favorite brush. Out of all the brushes that I've had, this is my favorite. Let me try to clean it out a little bit, because I really want to use it if I can. If at all possible. Because I have a couple of Chiaroscuro brushes, and I like them to encapsulate my clear. But I don't like to lay my colored acrylic with it, because it just holds a whole lot of monomer. It's too big for me. And one's a 14, and one's a 20. And I swear I can't tell much of a difference in the size of the brushes. You know, see, this is just a mess. Now, guys, let me get her cleaned out. Because this is the Greg Signature Series brush is the best for laying a cuticle bead. Yeah, see, it's losing off its hairs. The poor thing is just, it's about had it. It's about had it. It's time to retire him. See, it's broken way down in here. And you really got to catch them on. They're having a sale starting on the 25th. I'm kind of keeping my eyes peeled for that. All right, now I don't know. I mean, this was my favorite brush. Like, I have used it and used it and used it, but I didn't know what I was doing when I first got it. So, you know, of course, you hammer that good brush because you don't know what you're doing. Like, when I learned acrylic back in the 90s, it was not the same acrylic that we have now. Not even close. Like, in the 90s, we had one crappy, we had a couple of brands, and it dried so fast and so quickly. If you didn't get the job done in that time frame, you was just up the creek. Alright, so I don't want to use both of these for different colors and glitter because I don't think that'd be a good idea. So let me come over here. I have a McCart brush somewhere that's decent. I haven't done no nails in forever, y'all. Having to be doing my mama thing. But I mean, this kid would choke a rock and move a mountain for his mama, so I'm going to do what I need to do for my child. I don't know. This one is Alpha Brush, which it's tiny. I think I'm going to use this Mia Secret. Nope, you know what I'm going to use? Yes, I am. I'll make up my mind eventually. And this poor little thing is just a good hot mess. All right, let's start with a crash test dummy. I seen Zulay do this the other day, and I'm like, well, that just made that so much freaking simpler. So she laid down her color, and then she built her Frenchie on top of it, and I'm like, why in the world have I been doing this the hard way for so long? Like, that completely just made perfect sense.
Yeah.
Ooh, I feel like I'm out of practice, girls. 2 weeks of not doing no nails? It feels like 2 weeks of not doing no nails. PJ was just here. She said she was driving, though. And she said once she got done driving, she'd do a roll call. I don't know. Maybe she's getting her stuff in the house. I love this color. I can't wait to catch up on everybody's content. I've been seeing a few things here and there when I get 5 minutes that I can't fall asleep, you know. Like when I'm at a meeting or something and I'm like waiting to start for it to start, and I can sit there and actually pop over on YouTube and see what everybody's doing. Let me make this a little bit more. I don't want to be able to see through it. It's so pretty. It's the prettiest color. It's very pigmented, I tell you that. It's got great, rich color. It's like using red almost. You know how messy red is?
You can't hear that, can you?
I mean, I can hear it, but it's all right. It ain't bothering me.
I want you copyrighted.
Well, yeah, I don't know about that. You probably want to turn it down a little bit. You know, y'all, you could, one of my videos, you could barely hear the TV, like, in the background. I can't even tell you what song it was, and it sent me a copy. I mean, it didn't count against me, but you know how I say copyright on it. I'm like, you can't even hear what the song is. I couldn't even tell what it was. And it was just him watching TV in the living room. Like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm trying to find you, but can't. I know. Ain't it a beautiful color, JJ? I love it. I hate when I go looking for one of the girls, one of y'all, and I can't find you. And it's like I put in your name every way that I could tell to put in your name, and I find everybody but you. I hate that. Yeah, this pink is, and I don't know what Monica does, but she is a mixologist. That is for sure, because that woman can mix some acrylic. And they've got the greatest personality. Whoa, whoa. My alarm set for 5:50. Why did I set? Oh, I set an alarm for 5:50 yesterday because we had to do. Oh, we had to be at the phone store before they closed, and they closed at 7 o'clock to pick up the boxes. And I was so tired. I'm like, let me just sit down here for a minute. I'm like, I better set an alarm because I won't wake back up again. And I'm going to use the good side of my poor old Greg brush. Look at that, y'all. He's just beat up. Let me. Poor old thing. Look like who did it ran. This is Cover Rosebud. Get a bigger bead than that. I'm going to show you why I love this brush. Maybe, I think I set it down too fast. I did set it down too fast. Mercy goodness. I'll get rid of some of that. I should have held it on my brush a little longer. I'll do that again. I put that one down too quickly. All right, let's do that again. Not that side. One, two, three. Then I could take it and just kind of tuck it in all the way around. My finger wants to hop. I really was going to, and I forgot I was going to do a Frenchie, so I will do that on the middle finger. And a little bitty bit up in the corner. Trying to peek over here at the comments, guys. I got another phone on the side. I'm just not good at multitasking anymore. Well, that's crooked as a dog's hind leg. There, that's better. All right, now I do want to try a Frenchie. You know what, let me see what these other brushes. Which one is this? This one's a 14, but I swear it's as big as the 20. And Kiara's guys got really good brushes to encapsulate with, but I don't work well with them. They're just so big. I'm gonna try. We're gonna see what happens. Let me get it together over here, girls. My mother lives in West Virginia, my biological mother. And she had both of her main arteries in her neck cleaned out. And I called to, just talk to her for a minute. Because she just had it like 2 days ago, my daughter was telling me. Just to see how she was doing, And then I didn't realize what time it was when I called. I haven't seen her in person since I had the strokes in 2017. No, that's a lie. My church went on a missions trip to West Virginia a few years ago. And I went with them on the missions trip because it was only like 45 minutes away from where my biological family lives. So that way I could lay eyes on them. It was a few years ago because my grandmother's been passed on for a few years and I seen her on my way back. Now let's try this on the middle finger.
Yeah.
She's all right. She's being good. Now, I was watching Monica on TikTok. She was like, work it in from the sides and leave it be in the middle. Oh, I ain't gonna say what that looked like. She was like, let the, laying the acrylic down, let that build the spine of your nail. Oop. Ooh, this is pigmented. Tell you what. It's just like using red. It's everywhere on this napkin. And I don't know, I have such a time with the brighter colors. There's a hair. Get out of there. All right, come on off the end now. Right here in the middle. They got great brushes, but they're just super fluffy for me. Probably should have a different jar of monomer for that cover rosebud. Hey, Alicia. Yes, they are. I like long nails. If I got on little stubby nubbies, it just don't feel right to me. I ain't wore little baby nails in a long time. That ain't my thing. Little baby nails ain't my thing. To each his own, but not for moi. I want to get this color up high because this one I'm going, y'all know Frenchies ain't my thing. Me and Frenchies are not friends, but I'm going to try. Need a little more color down here. Just a smidgens. I like how Monica, when I was watching her video, she said, don't worry about 1 bead, 2 bead, 3 bead, 4 bead method. She was like, as long as you get to the desired result, it don't matter how many beads you use. And I said, you got that right, because sometimes I use 1, sometimes I use 5. You never know. As long as I get the desired effect that I'm looking for. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to use this little brush for this too because, should I? Yeah. No, I probably should use my Greg brush. Exactly, Mama L. That's exactly what I said. I'm like, I didn't start with, don't just start with these. You start down here. And as they go, they get longer. You can't just start out with 3XLs and think you're going to do everything. Like this morning, well, I didn't have any on this hand, but I normally do. But I went over to that lady's house that I cleaned for, and I had these on. And I went to Walmart to get some rock salt, because of course it's 30 degrees and the ground's frozen tundra here in Ohio. And I went to the pharmacy to pick up her prescription. I want to get another thing of monomer. Let me find a dapping dish, guys. And the girl's like, your nails are so long. And she called another girl over and she was like, she wants long nails like that. And I said, honey, she had no nails, none. I said, let me tell you, don't start with 3XL. I said, get something you feel like you can function with. And let them gradually get longer. I said, you're going to hit your nail on something really, really hard, and it's going to really, really hurt. I'm like, and you're going to be hopping around doing the, oh my God, dance. I'm like, so don't start off with 3XLs. Y'all know that dance. If you've ever had long nails, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Jumping around like a hen on a hot rock. Because it's like the pain that doesn't go away for 10 minutes. Now, I am going to attempt a Frenchie. Attempt, I say, because me and Frenchies are not copacetic. But, I mean, if you never try, you ain't never going to learn, you know? Gotta try sometime. Definitely need a new brush. Definitely. Oop, wrong monomer. Definitely need a new brush. Let's see if I can get some shape to it. If I can remember to keep my butt in the frame. Lord in heaven. Have to get me out a better brush. This one's had it. Time to retiring. Eh. You know, when I watch girls that do these things, they just make it look so easy. I'm like, how in the world did you do that? And why can't I figure it out? The dog's snoring like a bear. Now, you know what I didn't think of when I watched Julie do this? How in the world I'm going to file it to crispen up the edges without filing into the pink. Or should I put a little clear on top of the pink before I file this, so I don't file down into the pink so easily? Let's see, that goes way up there. Looks even. I suppose even it's going to get. Well, let's let it get a little hard and we'll come back and see. Where is my clear? Get my young nails clear out. There's something in it. Let me get it out. And put a little clear on top of the pink. If I can crispen up the edges of the Frenchie without tearing into that pink. Y'all see how bad my hands are shaking? Yeah, that's a woo-woo-woo-woo. Oh, Lord, help me. And I ain't even get to drink today. I burned coffee. I kept spilling it. It's one of them days. It's been one of them days all day. There's a hair in it. Got it. There's a little bit right there. And that might be the only Frenchie I attempt. We shall see. Okay. I'm going to just buff this one down just a bit. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait. All right, what did I do? I use this one. Yes. Let me look up. Hey, Cordy. Replace my alternator soon. Ugh, I'm so tired of these cars, y'all. So tired of these cars. In wintertime, they're just the entire bane of my existence. Every winter. It's like as soon as it gets cold, they all go to crap. Never fails. Wrong monomer. Yeah, the worst burnt smell is burnt popcorn. I know the burnt smell in the car, like electrical burn, that's terrible, but I hate burnt popcorn. Which has nothing to do with the car whatsoever. But that's the worst burnt smell I've ever smelled. Like, you can't get it out of your house, and even if you do, you can't get it out of your nose. Went over to my friend's house one day, and I'm like, what in the world? And her 20-year-old daughter and her friend burnt not one, but 5 bags of popcorn. I said, oh, I'd have put them out. They'd have got up out of here. Thanks, Diana. I'm working on it. Kinda, maybe. We'll see what I come up with in the end. It seems like when I do nails, they be looking crazy as heck until I get towards the end. And then it all kind of comes together. I'm trying to look up and catch the conversation sometimes, but I feel like I'm so far out of touch with the conversation, I don't know what's going on. Because by the time I look up, I'm seeing a piece of it. That big old clunk of lump right there. Y'all see that? Yeah, there. This napkin looked like somebody murdered somebody on it in pink. And I was watching Monica do her video the other day, and she was using a nude tone, and it was real thin on the sides, and she was like, she said she likes it like that because then she doesn't have to do a lot of filing. So I'm going to see how it turns out for me. If it being that thin on the sides is going to be a help or a hindrance. All right, now I'll go back over here to my poor little old crippled young nails brush. I'm sorry that I jacked it up. Like super salty, I jacked it up. Let me get that on the hair that's sticking out sideways, because this side don't look so bad, but this side looks terrible. I'm glad you girls are good at keeping up the conversation amongst each other, because I can't multitask with a rat's hind end. Not anymore. Fuzz. Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. Wonder if I can get a drink of this coffee without spelling it. We're gonna try. I needed that. Like, I drink regular coffee when I first get up in the morning, but after that, it's salted caramel monster coffee. Man, I missed y'all. I'm so glad I got to be here today. Because last Sunday, I forgot about the Dad Burn Super Bowl. And I had fun blinging out my set, but it was Super Bowl Sunday, and I forgot about it. So, you know, it was a handful of us doing a little blink. Look at that. Just ran right off my nail. And other than that, I ain't did nothing all week. SNA has some gorgeous cover colors that I want to get, but it'll probably be a couple weeks, because as y'all know, we got all these crazy cars to get together, and I gotta do that first. I bought me a new vacuum today. You remember that day that my old man blew the breaker when me and PJ, was it me and PJ or me and John? Me and John was going live. And it killed my vacuum. Well, then I went to Big Lots a couple weeks ago when Diane was doing her live and got one of them stick vacs. It's like a dirt devil on a stick. That wasn't getting it. It's okay for the kitchen and the hallway and the bathroom, but other than that, the thing's useless. So today, I earned a little couple dollars extra, and I went and got me another vacuum. I said, ain't nothing better than a brand new vacuum. You can actually see the crap coming up off the floor. And when you got kids and critters and grown folks stomping through your house, you can't have no dirt devil on a stick and think it's going to get something accomplished. But at the time, it was $29, and that was about what I had. Plus, I had a $5 coupon and so much percent off for my birthday. So, hey, it's better than nothing, I guess. But now, I can sweep the kitchen with it. Whoa, 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 come on now. Now, I need to see. Oh, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. So let's get back to the big brush. I'm going to do it on the thumb first because I don't like doing my pinky at all. That little appendage gets in the way. Oh, you're at a birthday party today, Peach? Yay. Happy birthday, sis. Tell her we all said happy B-Day. Ooh, that was the old phone. It's probably somebody trying to text me on this phone that I ain't answering. Well, buzz. So much for picking that one up and setting it down, huh? I swear, I feel like I ain't did a set of acrylics in 20 years. Like being out of not doing nails for 2 weeks does something to you, girls. Don't let it. Well, a week. It's been a week, but it feels like 2. Don't get out of practice. That's a lesson to learn from Dawna today. This feels like foreign to me right now. Well, I got to tell a few people the other day when I popped on E's premiere. One of the two, a live or premiere. Got some grandchildren coming. Well, one's a maybe, but the other one's for positive. My oldest boy. It's his first. He's 24. The one I've been picking up from work. He's my good child. The child never caused me a bit of trouble. Ain't no way in the world I could tell him no that I'm not going to, pick him up and make his whole world fall apart. The kid never so much as got a detention. Anybody being inappropriate, y'all moderators, do you moderating? Boot them up off of here, because we ain't playing that. They're lucky I can't look up and see it. Well, I'm not going to feed into stupidity either, so, Just boot them on up off of here, get them on out the way of the good folks, so we ain't got to be bothered with ignorance today. The glitteriness in this acrylic is so pretty. Monica sure know what she's doing when she's mixing acrylics, I tell you that. It's smooth as silk. All right, now let's add some glitter to this one. this little daddy over here. Hmm. No, don't come off. Let me see. Oh, I like that. Thank you, Miss R. I like that. That glitter on it. Turn it around there. Well, battle that monster. You know, I'm gonna do that right now. Let me put the tops just covering these so we don't get, you know, powder. I mean, what's it called? Dust and everything. Just move that one. Because I wasn't even thinking about that part when I seen Zule do it. Like, it didn't even cross my mind. Like, how is she going to crisp up her edges? I guess it works. Besides word for nothing. Let me get out my Dolly Parton microphone. I love this. My favorite dust brush ever in the world. No, it's not crossing my mind that Zule is a freaking extra pro when it comes to laying this stuff. Like, she could probably do it with her eyes shut. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this together. Scooch this out the way. Oh, sorry. Let me scooch this up. So I'm not bamming into it. She stole your egg, Jonna. Yeah, Ms. Zule, she could do a freaking Frenchie in the dark with her eyes shut. Guess I should have considered that, huh? And I thought, oh, that looks like a good idea. And knowing I can't do what you do. Taking the color out. Need to put some more over there. now. And too many cords and wires and hoses and this and that and the third going every which way but loose. I think I filed some of my color. I did. Did I? Maybe I did. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. All right, so. Cheese and crackers. And it ain't even nothing that needs to be blinging. All right, turn it down. All right, that took care of that. This side, I'm going to need to file it down a little bit more. See, this side's curved down a little more than that side is. Let's get this dust bunnies out the way. Yeah, I'm ready for spring. Okay, Miss BJ. I just love her. She's the sweetest little thing. And got the best sense of humor. Okay, I'm gonna file this side. It's just a little rounder than that side. So let me just kind of. All right, I think I got it now. Almost. Y'all hear my dog snoring? She's not like a bear. She's laying over here. She likes to lay over here in front of the heat vent when I'm over here. She don't come over here unless I'm over here, though. And she snores like a buzzsaw. This shape is bugging the crap out of me right here. She is a sweetie with a big old self. Wish I could show her to you guys. I might turn her around if she's still sleeping here in a minute. She's just snoring away down there. Latina, your little dog cracks me up. She looks like she's got energy for days. She looks like a happy little doggy. I don't, you can see through this cover rosebud. You can see the pink right through it. Oh, there goes my nail. Let me glue her back on. But I've been using Zule's Bling adhesive for this instead of for Bling. Because gluing my full cover tips over top of my, oh, what's it called? My pop-off method. They stay pretty good unless I get really rough with it. It keeps resubscribing you, Dawna? I'd be mad too. Like, how are you just gonna unsubscribe me? Like, I don't know what I want to do. That's like Portia. She'll be like, you know, it'll not be giving notifications, and you have to unsubscribe yourself and go resubscribe yourself. Let's see, I better hold that on there I better leave that one alone for a minute until that glue gets good and dry. Alright, y'all. So, okay, so. You know what? I think yes, I've got a plan. I got a plan. B.R. Batarkamus. Well, what a plan comes together. Because I didn't remember how, well, I didn't think you could see through this cover rosebud like you can. So, let me show you what I'm thinking about. Bring this down a bit. So it don't be so Humpty Dump. These McCart files are pretty good files. They're 100, 180 on Amazon. Okay, now let's see how this works out. I should have grabbed the Cover Earth. Cover Earth is like my favorite. Well, and Cover Flamingo. I like that one too. This is Cover Flamingo. That's why it's a little sheer. Cover Flamingo is like this really pretty pinky color. And Cover Earth is a brown, nudish. So, since we did the glitter, and I've been waiting for my son to find him a little family. He's a family man. He's never been one to run the streets and be in the bars and be out gallivanting around. He's a homebody. He's a family man. I always said he's going to make somebody a good husband one day. And she's pretty shy and quiet like he is. He's not a loud person. His last girlfriend was a piece of work. I'd like to tie the center block around her neck and toss her in the river. Her disrespectful tail. I want it to come down on this side more than the other side. Get over there where you belong. Like when they broke up, it got to the point where I'd snap my nails off. And then my daughter shows up. I'm like, you couldn't have come 5 minutes ago before I took all my nails off? Like she was just hateful. She was one of them that just thought she could put her hands on a man for nothing. Because the bed shook because it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon and the cat was hungry. And the poor cat hadn't ate all morning. It was time to get up and feed the cat. Just lazy butt out to bed. And then just go to slap him in his face. Lucky for her, I raised a decent human being and he didn't knock her in the next month. At the time, I think he was like at the end of being 22, and most 22-year-old boys wouldn't have had that much restraint. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay, then we'll encapsulate that here in a minute. Now, same thing over here. Or should I put it on the bottom? Well, I don't want you to be able to see through the top, so I guess we'll just put it up here. Like, he wouldn't even hit his brother back when they were growing up. Because he's like, I don't want to hurt my brother. Even though he's 2.5 years older than his brother, he very well could have. And he's strong as an ox. And, like, Dad had to tell me, he's like, don't let him hit you in your face like that. Hit him back. He'll learn to keep his hands to himself. He'd just hold him down until he quit wiggling. And then when his brother realized, okay, he's not going to let me up till I stop fighting, then he'd let him up. I'm very happy that he's got him a little family now. I used to worry about him spending too much time by himself. He was the one I was like, are you depressed? He was like, I'm not suicidal. I said, I didn't ask you that. I'm like, that is not what that means. I said, he was like, why? I'm like, because you don't leave. Most 16, 17-year-olds, you got to chase them in the house, and I'm trying to chase you out of it. Like, go somewhere, do something. Have some fun. You don't like drama. So he chose to be a homebody and just kind of be where he knew it was safe and not a bunch of madness, which I can't blame him in today's day and age. I'm glad he did. Like I said, the boy never was a lick of trouble, ever. Not one time. Not one detention, not one call from the school, nothing. I mean, he'd get on my nerves here at the house every now and then. I have to give him up one side and down the other, but it was never no trouble. Ooh, I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. Hold on, guys. Let me finish this one so I can look up. Let's see. Does that look good and even? My little grandson, about to have him here for a bit. I said, he just needs to figure out, you know, that mama is the most important person on the planet. Especially when you're 8, 9, 10 years old. Like, dude. His dad, we don't know where he's at. Like, he just vanished. He was here. And his family don't know where he's at either. So we're all kind of looking for him right now. But we don't want to, you know, put an APB out on his butt and him be around the corner or something. Okay. Now this one, I guess I should file it down a bit too, huh? Oh, let me get this together, guys. What are we talking about here? Look at trouble. Now, his brother, yeah, he made up for both of them. His brother was 10 licks of trouble. That little mother effer. He stayed in something. He drove me nuts. He was the kid that every time I heard gunshots or sirens in the middle of the night, I just knew he was dead. I didn't sleep well for about 3 years. But now that he's grown and he doesn't want an adult record, he ain't on that no more. I think once they got grown, it was more my daughter that tend to get in trouble. All right, let's wipe this off with a little alcohol. I was undercover bad. My mom and daddy didn't know nothing about nothing, but I did my share of my dirt. My sister wasn't smart enough. She always got caught. And then when I was at my foster mom's, I'm 5 foot and everybody else is 5'7" plus, so it was easy to duck and let the person behind me catch it. I don't remember who I was telling earlier. It might have been my grandson. I said, you know, I'll let, especially somebody older than me, like I was trying to teach him, you know, you respect your elders. He's got an alligator mouth and a hummingbird ass. I said, so somebody that I know is older than me, I'm going to let him get away with more than I would somebody younger than me. I'm going to let it go. And I'm like, one of these days you're going to understand that you letting your alligator mouth overload your hummingbird ass. Get your little tiny self in trouble. I said, it's called respecting your elders. You know, if somebody's old enough to be your mama, you don't get to say the first thing that hit your mind just because you want to. You just look stupid. Yeah, he's got a bad habit of that. So I told his mama, I said, let him come over here and stay for about a month. And make him go to, excuse me, to church every week. All right, I'm digging that. I said, I think his foundation needs relaid. I could have swore I turned that down. Have you ever had a... Oh my Lord, y'all won't believe what my daughter just asked me. I would show y'all, but I might get kicked off. I gotta show y'all. If I get kicked off of YouTube, oh well. Look at what she just asked me. Yeah, no. WTF? And that is my daughter. I had to show y'all. I could keep that to myself. Alright, let me turn this stupid notification volume down. She must have just heard that that was a thing. I never heard of it before. Oh. Yes, enjoy your evening, Miss Diane. I don't know what I'm going to eat. I got some of them Jamaican beef patties in there. I think I want some of that. Y'all going to watch me struggle with this pinky. It's like being a contortionist for me. And this little alpha brush I got before they went out of business. I didn't train it nor pinch it, so it's a little wild. But it's small enough for me to do the pinky. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Get over there. My little dude, he's got a fever out of nowhere. It's been a week. It's been enough weeks for 3 months around here. Yeah, get a different brush. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And what's with all the thumping and bumping on the stairs? Can you quieten it down a little bit?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Donnie?
And then I'm reading your chat.
I know, right? I'm like, what the world? She must have just heard that was a thing and decided to ask me first.
Here's an apple.
Yeah, one more, Donovan. You know, some of the rest of us might want a little bit of that. Jana, my daughter is she's crazy. She's off the hook. I could see her reaction when whoever told her that it was a thing. She's probably like, what in the world? Would somebody find it necessary to do that? See, I don't like how I get that thin spot. Like, how did that happen?
Just walking back and forth.
Yeah, get out of here.
Okay. Mommy, want me to get you a monster?
Yes, please. Because I just dumped this one everywhere but in me.
Okay.
Daddy put them in the fridge. Well, I guess it ain't going to too much matter since I'm going to put a glitter on it anywho, huh? Just set it down, Bub. I'll get it. Thank you.
Is this?
You can go ahead and throw it away. Ain't nothing in it.
Trying to get a straw out.
Like, I don't want to completely cover up the pink.
Mother just wiped her head on your desk.
And she wraps her head on the desk quite frequently. Thank you, baby.
Where's my Snapple?
Alright, I think I've about accomplished what I was trying to accomplish other than the encapsulating. And now we'll encapsulate. After I get me a clean paper towel, because this is a disaster. Let's see. Alright. Ah! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mickey Rosa? Am I saying that right? Oh, my doggy is a pit. Red nose. Hello, everybody that I don't know. It's my first time seeing y'all. Glad you're here. Did you hear my little doggy running around in here? That's Nyla. She's a white red-nosed pit. And she's about a year old, so she's hyper as she could be. And she makes her appearance in every single video I do. She's either barking or snoring or somebody knocks on the door and she goes bananas. I bang my nails. Like if I peck on the table, let me not do it because she'll think somebody's at the door and get to barking. And she's a wine bag. I gave her a bunch of bread earlier because one of my cats decided to tear open my bread. So the dog got the bread. I go to make toast and I'm like, really? And that was Miss Mosey, who was supposed to have been a boy. And we called her Moses and found out Mosey was a girl. So Moshe is Hebrew for Moses. So Moses became Miss Moshe. And Mosey for short. Or Moselicious. One day I'm looking at her. She's got these big old green eyes and this big old fluffy tail. And I'm like, Moses, I don't know. You don't look like a dude to me. Because BC, he got this mean, manly look on his face. Like he just looked like a dude. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, you don't look like no dude. Yeah, she turned around to saunter away. And I realized that she wasn't. Thank you, Obsessive Bryce. I haven't done no nails in a week, and I'm like, feel like I ain't did them in 3 years. I'm struggling over here, babe. All my beads keep splitting in the middle. I wish it was easier for me to look up and pay attention to y'all than what it is. I would do better at the chatting. The only kind of toy we could seem to keep for the dog is one of them real bones. Like she eats up a Kong toy in 5 minutes. We refuse to buy ropes unless we get them from the Dollar Tree because it's going to be gone in 5 minutes. These blue ones got to go. I'm tired of these blue nails. It's time for them to be gone. And that one piece of glitter is sticking straight up. There, lay down flat. Yeah, I had been doing okay, and then I don't know what happened. I didn't have time to practice. I love the way a glitter encapsulated nail looks. Very dimensional. Now see, these big old puffy Kiara Sky brushes are great for encapsulating. Because you can pick up a big old honker of a bead and work it all the way down the nail. But I struggle when it comes to the colored acrylic with this giant brush. Bring it back up. Yeah, y'all definitely hear that dog now. I got a cramp. I put just a little bit up at the edge. Honey, if I could find a picture of my first set, you'd probably laugh your butt off. Look like who did it and ran. Shoot, I still sometimes get a set that look like who did it and ran. That's why I said I haven't done nails in a week, so I'm off. Everything's like off kilter today. But if you practice every day, it'd be real quick. You'd be like, And look at pictures from a couple months ago, you'll see a big difference. So I had a conversation with somebody I care about very much last night. And I had the identical conversation with another woman today. Now, y'all knew I was going to go here eventually, right? So, somebody I was talking to last night, they had got it in their head that, you know, they must have did something awful or just been awful to have all the struggles in life that they had. And I had somebody this morning that I care about is pretty much say something similar. And I'm like, no. I said, you know, people get this, not everybody, but people get this, God's this big mean grandpa in the sky just waiting to punish you type of mentality. Or, you know, life's kicking your butt because, and if you know the story of Job at all, you'll know that when his so-called friends came around to comfort him, they're like, well, you know, you must have did something to bring this on yourself. That is the world's doctrine, not God's. God is not giving you bad apples because you're a terrible person or you've done something that was just oh so bad that you deserve the recompense you got coming. Especially if you know that you didn't sow any discord in life, not like that, to where you're just, you know, eternally suffering. I do believe in reaping and sowing. I do believe that we make some decisions in life that we get ourselves some consequences that we didn't quite want. But I also know this, and especially if you've got a good heart and, you know, you try to help other people when you can, and you're not just out maliciously hurting people and, you know, running around cheating and could care less what it does to the other person, not paying no attention to your kids, couldn't care less what was going on in their world, you know, just being a very selfish human being. What it really is, and I learned this a few years ago, is the devil comes after the people that God has a special plan for, whether it be a year from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now. Oh, honey, the devil's going to try to stop you every chance he gets. It ain't God, it's him. It ain't you is terrible. It's the devil's an asshole. Give me a second. I mean, think about it. And I've heard it said the devil don't chase what he already got. It's like a dude. A dude ain't going to chase after a woman he's already got. He feel like he already conquered that mountain. Like, the devil ain't, if the devil ain't chasing after you, you ain't doing something right. Let me put it like that. And the world teaches people, just like I said with Job. His wife said, why don't you just curse God and die? And he was like, why you talk like a foolish woman? Like, get out of my face with that craziness. You're talking like a foolish woman talks, and you know better. But that's how the world puts it, and that's how Job's friends put it to him. Like, well, what did you do to bring, this on you? When the real story was, God called the angels before him and to report before him and ask him what they'd been up to. Well, here comes Satan with going to and fro on the earth looking for someone to devour. And I have not found, there's no righteous. And God said, well, have you considered my servant Job? And he was like, well, of course Job worships you. You gave him everything. He's got a lot of kids and land and livestock and riches. Why wouldn't he? So the devil makes his plan. God's like, the devil has to have permission to mess with us. And if God don't think that you can handle whatever the devil's going to throw at you and still be there, he wouldn't give him permission. It's all legalities. Biblical things are legalities. But God knew that Job was still going to worship him regardless of what the devil threw at him. So the devil, causes storms to happen, and the houses fell in and killed all of his kids. And it's one servant that escaped, and he was like, he ran up, Master, I'm the only one that escaped to tell you, your children have all been killed. And then it was I think it was his livestock. He just lost everything, one thing at a time. And then finally, Satan's like, well, he still has his health. If somebody has their health, they're still going to worship you. Why not? He's healthy. So God says, you can touch him, but you can't kill him. And I had a lady tell me, you're like a Jobette. God let the devil tear you down because he knew it was going to push you closer to him and not drag you farther away. So don't never let nobody, the whole point of it is, and God gave Job everything back times 7. Like he withstood all the crap that the enemy in this world had to throw at him. And he never turned from God. Oh, hold on, y'all. Gotta pick up something. Ah! And God gave him everything back times 7. Like, I lost everything. Everything. We were down to sleeping on our mattress with our children in a basement. We moved back into the house we moved out of. And I was telling my friend that as I was walking through the house, because I had asked God many times, and Job asked God, and God was like, who are you? Was you there when I named the stars? When I created the stars? Like, who are you? You don't get to ask me, who do you think you are, basically, to question me? My ways, his ways are higher than our ways, and his thoughts are higher than our thoughts. He knows what he's doing. He knows eternity past from eternity future. Whereas we do not. He knows what the outcome is going to be. But my point is, don't let anybody try to tell you, oh, well, you must have did something. You must be, or don't let yourself tell you, more importantly, that, well, it must be me. I must be just awful. Because I also told my friend that if you're concerned about your salvation, oh, you're definitely saved. Somebody that's not saved, they ain't worried about it. But if you're concerned that, what the conversation is going to be the day you stand before him, you're definitely saved. You need not worry about your salvation. Because somebody that's not saved, they ain't worried about it. I think I need to file this down a little bit. Yeah, maybe just let me put a little more there in the middle. We'll see. As I taught on that one time, the Daughters of the King, that was a Bible study that I taught for 3 years, 3.5. If you're concerned about your salvation, you're most definitely saved. Because somebody that's a servant of the enemy, they don't care. They're not worried about it. They're living for them. Everybody has a throne inside of them. And you either put you on the throne or Jesus. If you put you on the throne and it's what you think, what you want, what you feel is going to make you happy. You can't have you and him there. So don't ever let nobody, or especially yourself, tell you that, you know, I just must be a wretch of a human being for all the crap that I've been through in life. No, that ain't nothing but the enemy trying to drag you away from your purpose. Still kill and destroy. Steal your joy, kill your relationship with God, and ultimately destroy you in the end. And here poor old Job, he lost his children, he lost his land, he lost his riches, he lost his health, he lost everything. But he hung on to God, and God gave him everything back. Plus, he got better than what he had lost. He got it all back times 7. And this one, I'm not sure about how it's going to turn out in the end. We shall see. We might have to cover something up with some bling. All right, let's get the rest of them covered up. Or encapsulated. I'm using my Young Nailz Clear. Ooh, going under the nail. I just thought it was, you know, funny that God put that in my path twice in less than 24 hours. So I'm like, well, if he put that in my path twice in less than 24 hours, it must deem to need to be repeated. I know a lot of people that think like that. I've had quite a few people tell me that same thing, and I'm like, no, 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 no. That's so, you know, the Bible says that an angel of darkness, a demon, will pose as an angel of light and misconstrue Scripture to throw us off. Misquote Scripture, misrepresent Scripture, you know, misuse the text to have people thinking, well, it's okay to live this way or that way when that wasn't what the Lord said. Or to think this way or that way, and that's not what the Lord said. He loves us regardless. Is he going, like he's a parent, like we're parents, a lot of us. We love our kids no matter what. Even when they're bad and doing crazy stuff that we don't agree with, we still love them. Don't mean we love them less because they went sideways. He's a parent. He's not the mean granddad in the sky just waiting for you to do something so he could point his grounding stick or his whooping stick at you. Good night, dear. All right, one more Mohican. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Here we go with this daggone pinky, y'all. I couldn't tell you how hard it is for me to even hold my hand in a manner to get this little sapsucker. That glitter's not sitting well at all. Well, I guess we'll just pile into it when I get over there. And that's the trouble with these giant brushes, is my pinkies are so tiny, I have a heck of a time. Okie dokie. There she goes. Making her appearance. Alright, I think I got it. Let me wipe this out. Nyla! Let's cap everything. Let me move this over here. I don't know if somebody's out there or she wanted to be out there. Put a little mimer in this dish so I can clean these brushes out. We'll let them sit in there till I get to that point. Okie dokie, girls. Well, so far so good, Diane. Oh, God bless you, Beth. That's one thing. I don't think I'm not ready to give up my cigarettes. That's my last demon to battle. And I'm just not ready to go there. But that's what's up. Good for you. I know I need to. I know that. Let's see. I want to change my bit. Well, maybe there. So let me get this rounded one over here. I bought one of them little mandrel bits. And I got the, what are they called? The little sandy bands for it. And I can't find my bit. I don't know what I did with it. One thing that a friend of mine, she got cinnamon sticks. And apparently having the cinnamon stick, you know, a real cinnamon stick, holding it like a cigarette and chewing on it, something in the cinnamon is supposed to deter like cravings. And she said it helped a lot with the hand-to-mouth habit. Get this off my skin. And she's been smoking, Lord, she's, I think, close to 70. She's between 65 and 70 and been smoking her whole life. And she said the cinnamon stick thing helped a lot. And she ended up losing weight instead of gaining weight, which, hallelujah. I know my aunt, when my aunt quit, she gained a good bunch of weight. Now that's what I think keeps me from even thinking about it. Like, even thinking about it freaks me out. And I'm like, I just know I'd lose my ever-loving mind. So God bless you for even trying. I pray you make it. And you beat that demon's butt. And never look back. Ah! Look at that. Shaved off. I didn't encapsulate that glitter well enough. That's what I'm afraid is going to happen to this one, too. That it's not, like, the glitter was too high for me to go any higher with encapsulation. I just should have started off with the glitter and not the cover flamingo. Hindsight's 2020, you know? Like, now I know what I should do next time. Too late this trip, but... But that's alright, because I know how to fix it. There's a will, there's a way. Go back to the hand file. I so appreciate y'all, everybody who showed up tonight, you girls. Look, see my fingers get cramps. My thumb got stuck. After me being MIA all week. I was like, man, they're all going to be MIA when I go back. So they know how important consistency is on YouTube. I mean, you know, sometimes life just jumps up out of nowhere, and it is what it is. What are you going to do? Certainly wouldn't want to leave my kid high and dry. Especially when he ain't got nobody else but us. So, I mean, if he had any other choice, he would have jumped on it. And like nights when he can get a ride with somebody else, like he's been staying at his house. His girlfriend, and that's where he'd been staying with her. She lives about 20 minutes from his job in the other direction. Where his apartment is next door to where I live. So he's been staying at his apartment. He took off his vacation days to make it a little easier. And of course he's like, well, Mama, I'll buy the parts to fix your car. I'm like, no, you won't. I said, and if you do, I'm paying you back for them as soon as I get this money. Because it's coming. It's supposed to be here Tuesday. We shall see. Like, because to me, the way I am, spending all that money he spent on them phones, Lord. I'm cheap. Well, thank you, Beth. I went to school in the 90s to do nails and hair, but I didn't work in it. So I got back into doing nails a couple years ago on YouTube when I got disabled and could no longer work. But I'm so out of practice right now. Honey, I appreciate you saying they're gorgeous, but I particularly feel like I'm completely off kilter right now. Let's see what's under the dust. Okay, that one's okay. But like, I mean, if I can't really even count the 90s, even though I went to school for it, but because nothing now is how it was then. So I'd say about 2.5 years ago. Ooh, I keep hitting the camera stand, y'all. I'm sorry. And I'm going to catch up on everybody's channels and supporting and liking and commenting on y'all's stuff and watching y'all's stuff. I've been trying to hop on here as much as I can. As soon as, well, it'll probably be this week. Because his car, like I said, he got his AAA. We just got to get it towed over on Broad Street. It'll probably happen Tuesday. Hopefully my child will be driving himself around on Wednesday. Well, to work. He's not a road runner, so. And hallelujah, Mama won't have to drive in the middle of the night on Wednesday. I can't never seem to make both sides. When I do a stiletto on my pointer finger, I can never seem to make the two sides look alike. Now see, this one's the one where I filed into the glitter. Because I didn't encapsulate thick enough up by the cuticle. So we're going to have to do something right there, right there. Whoop. My bad. Yep, no mail tomorrow. No DMV either. And my tag expires at midnight tomorrow night, of course. I'm going to be riding on a prayer Tuesday morning, y'all, to go get my tag. It never even crossed my mind. I forgot about President's Day. I forgot it was even a doggone thing. Never even crossed my mind that when my tag ran out, it was going to be smack dab on the holiday. So when we went to go take care of it Saturday, I forgot I got to get my name on the front of the title in order to... See, our check engine light wasn't on, so we thought it was going to pass the E-check and it was all going to be well and Jim Dandy. Well, no, I go up there and the check engine light doesn't work. So we got to get it fixed. So I'm like, well, I'm going to have to get another temp tag in order to get the car fixed. Never crossed my mind about getting my name on the front of the dead burn title in order to get the second temp tag. So... now it's Tuesday morning. I'm going to have to drive down to the title office. Expired. You know what? I might have my best friend come get me and take me to do that just so it's safer. Because she works a 12-hour shift. She's an RN on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I haven't heard from her today. Gets off at 7:30. Oh, well, she's here shortly, so I'll have to. I guess so used to saying will because we're on here together, you know. Get a hold of her and see what's up with her. I guess she did pop in that last weekend when I was like, get over there and check it out. But she's kind of introverted, so she didn't even let me know she was there. I always have to see what's going on under the filing. It didn't turn out as bad as I thought it was going to. Okay. That was the one I was worried about. I should have been worried about that one. Portia has a Shaping 101 video. If anybody has any filing issues, questions, concerns, look up Portia Nailed It. And she has a Shaping 101 video that'll answer pretty much any question you have. Like, I didn't know how to word the question one day when I was on one of her lives. And I was asking about, so when you file the sides, and you kind of get this corner right here, like how to get rid of the corner. And she did not give up until she figured out what the world I was talking about so she could help me. And I'm like, I don't know how else to say it. You kind of get a corner. You know, she talks about filing underneath. and filing the side. And I'm like, so then you get this like corner, and it's all a matter of rounding it off. But she did not give up till she figured out what the world I was talking about so she could help me. So I always shout, push out, give her mad props because she's not one of the people that got big and just, you know, don't answer questions or whatever. She will go to bat to try to help you figure out whatever you're trying to figure out. And her work is just fabulous. See right there, that corner. That's what I'm talking about right there. It's basically a rounding it. Oops, sorry, y'all. Like that. Just kind of round it off. I love guys doing nails. I think that is like such a moneymaker for dudes. I mean, think about it. How many single women would rather have a man do their nails than a woman? Gotta tell my sons that. Like, that's where it's at. I just seem like, I mean, I know it saves your wrists and your arms using the e-file, but I feel like, I don't know, like I have more control over the shape, hand filing. All right, one more. Which is, again, my problem. A little pinky over here that I can't seem to get to. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this pinky. And then I'll get back in the camera. Then I got little tricks of fixing mess-ups. Hey, Brabble. Yeah, no, Latina, I don't think so. That's a big different concept. I mean, getting your hands caressed by a man or having your legs in the air is two different things. Except with these little jabs. But whatever. about the same as holding somebody's hand walking down the street or jumping in the back seat of the car. All right, I want to get up under here. I'm not finding it. I'm using. Whoa, whoa. Got jokes today, huh? Let me shut up. I always have to clean out from under the nail, because I always end up with some acrylic that seems to sneak its way up under there. Like right there. Okay. Let's get rid of this disaster. Whoo-wee. Mm-hmm. Alright, so I'm just gonna use some swipe and clean this off so I don't have to get up and leave and wander away. We've already been on here for quite a while. I don't want to hold you all up forever. Yeah, John, a lot of them are in it for the money and not the Hippocratic oath that they take to care for people. I think you done been through enough, sweetheart. There are ones that do. Finding them is a whole nother ball of wax. And like I've known great aides, SNAs that, you know, yeah, the paycheck helps, but like they really take it into consideration that this is somebody's grandma I'm taking care of. And then there's some that just belong in the drive-through on a pickle bucket because they ain't got no way in the world they should be taking care of somebody's grandparent. This one wasn't quite right. It's like that side of me I always say I don't want nobody to know because she ain't nice. Some of these people don't know how to leave that person at home. They take it to work with them. And if you're working in the healthcare field, you really need to leave that person at home. Ouch. I had no skin left on my knuckle. This one just ain't looking how I want it to look. And these two, I gotta do a little something to them. All right. Let's get some. Where's that top coat? I had a Madam Glam Velvet. I don't want that. It's Nail Reserve top, but I'm not seeing it right now. So, well, there's this Carrot Sky Jelly top coat. I gotta use it. Plain ketchup. Hey guys, I'm reading. Give me a second. King Bubba. Ah. I'm gonna end up with Bling to cover up my goof on this nail and the pinky nail.
You've seen the original movie? Why is everything always brilliant with you people? I can't anything be as good or okay, but I digress. You've seen the original. That's my story. I take is I'll take it. I'll take it and make it my own.
All my goofs, I guess, huh? This jelly tip top coat is nice. Not too thick, not too thin. I'm digging it.
Oh, okay. So we both know what this is about. Yes, and if you're still still loving, but we can't seem to get back on the physical plane. It sucks, but it doesn't force me to certain freedom.
Pop them in the lamp. I don't know where I had. So I have this matte because I was really curious to how great their matte was, and I had Nail Reserve's shiny top, and I have no clue. This one's real pretty, y'all. I got this from Amazon. It's a Beetles top. You know, Beetles got a fantastic top coat. Diane. I'm reading, y'all. I'm reading while I'm in the lamp. I think it's cool he's into the nails. Thank you, Miss Eileen. Thank you, Miss Rivera. Thank you, John. Yeah, secret nail affair, honey. I'm telling you, all their acrylics are bomb. Like, oh, check this out. It's Beetles, but it's a sparkly top coat. It's just a little sparkle, but it'll turn just plain color, dazzle it up a little bit. Amazon. I'm gonna fix my oopses real fast. We're gonna put a little bling on here before we go. Yeah. Pull out this acrylic here scoop. I'm loving it. I didn't throw the bow in there. It don't belong in here. I'm going to use this one of these days. Got a little dangle on it. It's a little magnetic bow. How cute. That really would be cute on there. But I'll probably end up losing it. I got too much going on this week with these youngins and stuff. So I don't want to... Let me find my glue, girls. But Lucy hooked it up. She hooked it up. This is amazing. And it's so freaking pretty. Let's see. This one right here. Show you how to fix your oops. I'll screw something up in a minute. These are the prettiest stones I've ever seen. Look at these things. It's got like this starburst doohickey-doo on the back. Flipping gorgeous. Let's see, we got a fuchsia color going on. How pretty are these? But I don't think I could put it over here in the corner. I need a better rhinestone picker ever. It's beautiful, but it don't fit right there. Let's see, y'all, what we could find in this bowl of deliciousness. She did her one, too, on these scoops. I almost went back in and got one of the resin ones. It's treasure and resin. But I don't do a whole lot of kawaii, so I didn't want to get a gang of kawaii charms that I wouldn't use. Well, you know what I also have, Jonna? Like them ones that I've seen you get. But I don't think them would go very well with this. But these are so pretty. Yeah, I got, so the one now I made, like, Zule, it had a big cutout. And, I can't think, y'all. My brain is just, I'm like zombified from everything I've been doing. I put Zule had put a piece of wire, like jewelry wire in it, and it had a bead on it. It's in my shorts. It's green, and it has like a white flower around to hide like the, where you laid down the wire. I was very unsure of myself when I set out to do it, because I'm like, I mean, come on now. Zule does what she does with nails. I don't care what nobody says. She be doing a damn thing. And I'm like, But I think I could do that. Well, I at least want to try to do that. And I did. It's pretty cool. That was a true fidget spinner. I got these. Every now and then, if y'all see Pearl's Glitter Shop, Nail Shop show up on your shop app, they have like 75% off. I got these for like $1. I got like 5 or 6 different colors of them. If you ever see them pop up on there, everything's like 75% off. It's super cheap. I got foils. I got, Lord, all kinds of stuff. Glitters, rhinestones. And I'd get like $50, $60 worth of stuff for like 25, 30 bucks. I wanted to put some colors in this, but I don't have any. Not right here. What size is that one? Nope, that's smaller. Put him right there. I kind of like that spiky look, though. Digging it, I'm digging it. Yep. You know, Lord in heaven help me. See? Had to screw up. Let me stick that in there, y'all. I really want to put a big old bling on. I wonder if I got one in here. Look at these things. Like, Lucy, you're a queen after my own heart, sis. Look at that thing. Big and beautiful and sparkly. God bless her. Now, these match this color wonderfully, but I don't have a big whomper one. I guess I could use one of these since I'm using AB stones, huh? Let's see. Let's get them cured on there. Let me see. Woo, mama. Let me put a little on here and see what I think. Should I do like a cluster with it? Or just one big whomper? Yeah, that's bling. You can't even say bling. But I don't know, should I just put the one on there? Y'all help me here. Or should I do a cluster? What do you think? Because if I do a cluster, I'm going to cock it to the side and put some around it over here. Or should I just like that? Cluster? Alrighty. Let me get that cured in place so it don't go away. Hold on, I gotta use both my hands for this big daddy. So we can use this one. Where's my Zule box? I know she got something in there I could use. Maybe we'll find one that's got close to that color in here. I can't wait to use that one. That is the prettiest stone. That one, my eyes always gravitate back to that one every time I go in Zule's box. And I know, me too. I'm a blingaholic. Totally a blingaholic. That's what I love about Zula. I could just sit and watch her all day. Like these ones, I don't even know how these got in here because they don't belong in her box. This pink one either. So that pink one might. Oh, this one's pretty. Where did it go? I just seen it. No, that ain't it. There it is. I can get it out the box. I thought Zule put some bling on it. Lucy put some bling on it. I need pointy backs. What is this? No, because I'm using AB. That ain't going to work. Possibly. Is it out here, Sean? Yeah, but I mean, sometimes things change in the middle of the get down. Y'all ready to do some spring sets? Have you had enough of winter? I have. Alrighty, let's see. How in the world am I going to do this here? Figure out what we're going to put up here. I need some tweezers because ain't no picking these big daddies up with this rhinestone picker. Oh, come on now. Let me get this in the lamp before it fall off. And I want to use some of these gorgeous stones that match this color really well. In between. This is awful pretty too. Look at that. Ain't that pretty? And another one. This, I've only got one of these. Oh, and it came in this treasure scoop. It's translucent, but it's got gold glitter all throughout it. It's pointy back. All right, let's see now. This one goes with, I think we need it to support right in here. Back in the lamp. These are cool too. I don't know how to use them. Anybody got any pointers? These ones that are like frosted but translucent. They're super pretty. Like this. I've got different colors of them. Oh, well. There went that one. Like this. They're like translucent but frosted. They're super pretty. Thank you, Miss R. I love clusters. And it's a little heavy, but look at that thing. Damn. What was the, oh, shoot. Movie star, older era, I can't think of her name. The one with the perfumes. Oh, look at that. I should have used that. Guess I'll save that one for another day. Oh, what was her name? Poison. I think it was it Poison? No, White Diamonds. Who makes White Diamonds, Sean? White Diamonds. Elizabeth Taylor? It reminds me of Elizabeth Taylor. Big old blingy. Yep. That's it, Latina. That reminds me of her. Because she was just very chic, but over the top with it. Let's see. I want to put some color. Maybe well, I need something up here. I guess we could put this little doodaddy in there. Sean, call Dakota. Tell him I'm on my live. He's got to call me on the other phone. I told my child I was going live at 5. I guess they think Mommy be done in 10 minutes, you know. And we know that ain't happening. Should I put pink? Or does that totally throw it off? I think that'd totally throw it off. Let's use this. Oh, well, maybe. Let me stick that in there. I think we should put some little ones around it. I'm trying to think, do I got some purple stones somewhere, like some purplish fuchsia looking? Well, I guess we should just carry on with the AB, maybe. I'm really glad Lucy put all these little AB fillers in here because I've been using the heck out of them. Like a lot. Ooh, that blue. That's a periwinkle. Pretty. I am grateful to Lucy for doing these. Very much so. She hooked a girl up. Cause I got bling boxes galore, but I don't think I got purple. Oh, I'm loving it. Yes, ma'am. All right, well, let's put some on the other fingers. Oh, where'd my glue go? So this one. Do it like I did the pointer finger because same thing. How did I do that? Okay, a big one in the middle. Oh, that's a heart. Not that big. Is it? Well, I guess it's going to be. No, I guess we should just do it a little different. Give them all their own character. Need to go down a little bit. Nope, that's too tiny. There we go. Did you text him, Sean? Text Dakota and tell him I'm still on my... Oh, you did? Thank you. That one in there. I want them all to be just a little bit different. You know, same AB, but give them all their own little personality. Hmm?
He said he tried.
You tried what?
Call you on the phone. Don't button down if you got it?
No, it's sitting right here. Tell him call it back. I'll answer it. A new subscriber, Jamie Atkins. Well, Jamie, if you're on the live, honey, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's hard. I can't do this and do this. I'm so sorry. And please forgive me. I'm going to get better at it one day. I got to practice. I totally Do not mean to be out of touch. I still want to use one of these stones, but it doesn't match anything. We'll see that in a minute. Okay, let me answer for my child. Hold on, Jones. What's up, Dakota? What's up? I'm on my life.
Oh, my bad. I was just seeing if everything was going cool with the phone and stuff.
Yeah, everything's good, honey. Thank you. And we got Sabrina a charger over there. I didn't know she needed a C cord.
Yeah, no, she said that the cord that you guys gave her didn't. It was for a regular iPhone.
Yeah, it was. And then Donnie took a C cord back.
Oh, okay. But did you guys get the other cord back?
No, we ain't. Oh, yeah, Dad's cord. Yeah, we got it back.
Okay, but
All right, honey. Well, hit me up later.
I will.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you too.
Okay, hang up. Okay. He was just checking to see if his old mom and dad are learning how to use these iPhones. I tell you what, it's a change. It's definitely a change. We ain't figured out. Well, my 11-year-old, y'all, helped me figure out how to share. My location wouldn't share. It kept telling me it was unavailable right now. So the 11-year-old had to look it up for his crazy-ass mama. We figured it out, though. It was a whole bunch of steps and processes. I'd have never in the world figured that out. I want something different on here. Let's see what I can find in this bowl of yummies. Did I put a heart on that one? Yeah, why not? You know, I guess I should just do it similar to the other ones, huh? Yep. Yep. Maybe we'll use one of these pretty purple ones on the thumb. I'm like obsessed with them. Let me look up. Yeah, it's hard to, I try to look up and go back every now and then, but it's hard to go back and forth. Good night, Miss Diane. Probably already missed her. Thank you, Miss Rivera. Cute Terry Zimmerman. Look at that. Bling, bling, bling. All right, we just got to put some on the thumb because it just can't be left out. I guess we'll just follow through with the cuticle, right? And I guess I should just keep going with the AB, even though everything in me wants to use these purple ones. But I like how I like it. I'm good with it. And I had my nails done in days. You know how I am not one, since I had my strokes, when I leave the house, because I lived in uniforms all of my life. If I wasn't in scrubs, I was in a uniform to wherever I was working. So now I'm like, refusing to go out the house with my nails not did. Oh, look at that one. Look at that. It looks like a disco ball. I don't like going out the house with my nails not done. I never know what to do with this shape. Where'd it go? It looks like the top to an exclamation mark. I dropped it. I don't know where it went. It's like a square, but I don't ever know how to use it so it doesn't look like an exclamation mark. Oh, man. I lost it, y'all. But it's like square, and it's big at the top, and it goes down and gets skinny at the bottom. And I can't figure out a way to use it that it doesn't look like a disco ball. I mean, a disco ball. An exclamation mark. I'll get it right here in a minute. That one's too small. You know, I wish this was like a big giant size, like a ball pit. I just get in there and roll around. Heaven forbid I ever run into a big old disco or ball pit full of bling. I'm diving in head first.
Previously on Californication.
Oh no, wrong way. Itty bitty. There's one.
What the fuck do you think you're doing? He was my best friend, childhood mate.
Yep, bigger. This size. I'm gonna get a cramp. I'm gonna get a cramp.
I'm not exactly sure how I feel about you in general. I mean, you're fired. Should we sing the Beatles song?
Bitty, 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 bitty. Nope. And you know what?
Where are you going? Oh, you want to grab some coffee? Okay, so be late. I don't understand. Oh, I work hard. Well, I need a muse. You know, where are you going? I can drive you and we can talk on the way. I have told the story about it. Because I don't want to write a fucking story about you, Karen. You guy seems like a nutter. I think you might threaten my sobriety. The guy with his piano, right? That was a creative lubricant, and it's not working so well. I got it. So you're accusing to be on you? Oh, sweetie, I'm gonna remember this. Let me eat some of this. I don't like you working. You're kind of curtain for us. You're really on the go.
Is it the right size? Nope, no, too big. I do need one of those. This size. Turn over there. Got it. And one more of those. Almost big, but not quite. Oh, Nyla, for goodness sake, shut up. Whiningest dog I've ever seen in my life. So she gets the zoomies. Alright, let's push these back up here just a smidgen. Pop that in real quick so nothing moves on me. Almost got it licked. These two, I'm not quite sure what to do with them. I'm sure I'll think of something, but they're hollow in the center. I guess you could put a different color, like a pink stone or something in the center of it. Not quite sure what that would turn out like, but let me look. Oh, well, you know what? We're going to use one. Just because I want to see.
I wouldn't fuck you if I was dying and your batch was a magic potion. I care. Since you lost this agency, a major piece of business.
Let's see what I got over here in the goodie box. Well, fuzz. You know what? I'll worry about that in a minute. Let's get everything else on first. Let me see. Let me see. What other AB shapes we have in here? Oh, there's a star. Guess that ain't gonna work.
My ex-wife went off and married a big-time movie producer, so why not rent a Malibu pussy pad? God, these walls are tough. Let me tell you to put your clothes back on, Craig. Craig, they're not a living paycheck to paycheck, Craig. And there are no more paychecks. What am I gonna do?
I don't know if it does. I think it just gets around the edges. Because there's been times I've had gems come off that it's still goopy underneath. That's the same size. That's a super tiny one. I try to like put it on and smush it down a little bit so it's not real high up. There's a small one that's a little bit bigger than that one that I have. I always have to turn everything around and look at it because I'll have it crooked as heck if I don't.
You gotta sit down and stir. I know he's a lying, cheating scumbag, but he misses something fierce. Yeah, he misses that sweet little blue pussy and that tight little brazen cornhole. You know, all you do is sit down with him. You won't punch your box, I promise. You won't punch your box. No, I won't.
All right. Now I guess I should go back up in size. Something feels like it's biting me. So we go start back with the tiny. It's almost tiny. Oh, something feels like it's biting me. This size. All right, and then that size. I really need to separate these, but I'm probably going to use them before I even get around to it. This week I ain't got around to much of nothing. Get back over there. Don't you slide away.
but how do you choose a favorite song? But if I had to choose it, it's out of my home.
I know what I want. If there's one in here, that one looks like a home plate. Hmm. There it is. It looks like a exclamation mark on top of it. Got room for that. Where did it go? Where did it go? We're almost done. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pop that back in there. Somewhere over in here, there's a whole bunch of them. There they go. Some of them. Almost finished, guys. Almost. Where did it go? That look even? I think so. Thank you, Miss Eileen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to put one more little hoop-de-doo down here. and then that's it. And then I think it's gonna run out of real estate. I just love bling, bling, bling everywhere. All over the place. Get off my stick. All right, we need one more of that size. Is that the right size? Yep. So, oh no, it fell back in the pot. Hmm. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Did I put some on this side already? I think I did. Yes. All right. One, two. Come on, turn over there. 3. This one isn't tiny enough. I need a bitty, 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 bitty.
Go get your ass.
That one? Not that one. This one.
You need to go get the battery.
Okay, hon. I'll be down here in a second, so when you get back. Do you want me to put some of them Jamaican patties in for you?
Yeah. You need all that.
Okay. I need a small one where this one is. That was too big.
That land is mine. No one can sell it but me. I've said as much as you can. That land is mine. Get it all out of your system. Who's your pet's wrong? You think you'll win this game? You know the goddamn way.
I got one that struck up first.
Right. Ran out of jail. Perfect amount. All right, let me see. Oops. All right, I think I got it. Think I got it. Pop it in there, then call it a day. Let's just cure it real quick. Oh. Yeah, I missed everything. I'm going back and reading it now.
Well, one day he'll see. I mean, he's gonna know that you did this for him.
No, man, don't watch sports like that. I mean, he does sometimes, but... Oh, Lord Jesus, y'all. What the word y'all talking about? Yeah, I'm missing it all. You right. Yes, you can put it on Jonah. Y'all throw it back and forth. See, I don't know nothing about nothing. Yeah, I'm over here concentrating, trying to get these doggone stones where they supposed to be, because I'll look at it later and it'll be crooked and be like, going to pluck them all up, put it back on again. See, y'all need a whooping. All right, y'all. Let's throw some cuticle oil on these bad boys and see what we got. Move the bling out the way because it won't focus. Put my glue up. This citrus sugar cuticle oil from Young Nailz smells so freaking good. My hands look like, talk about dry and ashy. Lord. I need cuticle lotion. Or whole hand oil, not cuticle oil. Alright, guys. Didn't turn out crazy as I thought it was going to. I'm loving my thumb. I think that's my favorite. That and this. Of course that. But I mean, that's just a no-brainer. You know what? I've heard the ladies say that, like, when you get wax or something on your bling, to just take some alcohol and wipe off your bling. There you go. Yep. Shine right up. Oh, no. You mother barfing Dugan. Just when I thought the war was over. But you know what? It'd have been worse tomorrow if I'd have went out the door and that bitch would have fell off. Rough that up a little bit. I'd have been mad that I lost a big old bling, God knows where. Because I got to sign up for a new doctor's office tomorrow. I found out, and thank God I got to thinking that things just didn't seem quite right. The place where I go to the doctor, dude's telling people he owns the building. Well, he's got eviction court coming up, and he ain't told a soul. So there's going to be all these people. I'm in recovery maintenance. Ain't no shame in my game. I went there to get off tramadol in 2017, and I've been in recovery maintenance for 3 years. But there are a lot of people there that are in IOP and OP. And I'm about to spill the beans, and he's just going to be mad at me, but I don't give a country fried frog's ass. Because how you going to have these people coming up in here one day, and then all of a sudden the doors is just closed, and there's an eviction notice on the door, and they're just out in the wind. Ain't mentioned boo to nobody. I don't like that. God don't like ugly.
When I saw you rodeo, I saw a really happy man.
Like, that's not something you play with, you know. Jim Joe and good lamp. Yes. Oh my gosh, Ms. Rivera, you are so right. Yes, exactly. Because I mean, that to me, okay, so you got people in here in the IOP that they just getting off heroin. They're just getting off pain pills. And their life's hanging in the balance. You know, he just gonna be mad at me. I don't give a fuck. Not a country fried frog's ass, like I said, because that is so messed up. Then what happens when them folks go back out in the streets and here they've been off this mess for a little bit, so they go back and try to do the same dose that they was on before, and that's their last dose. The McCart rhinestone glue is pretty good. I have to say it is. I probably just didn't have enough on it right there because I've rocked bling like this before and not lost. Well, Marcy Latina, what was it, my birthday nose last week? She was like, you ain't lost a stone. No, sir. And I said that, though. I knocked one off, but they'd been on since my birthday, before my birthday. But yeah, I think that's pretty cricket to tell folks, oh, no, I own the building, and keeps talking about I hired more staff. Well, it's been about a month and a half, and I ain't seen not a soul. So where they at? So I got proactive and was like, somebody else that I know he's been in recovery maintenance for like 6 years. I'm like, where'd you go? And he told me where he went. And this new place, because I help women get into treatment. So this new place, the guy that I know that works there, he was like, Dawna, there is nothing about recovery that we could tell you that you couldn't tell us. And he was like, ain't no way in the world you should have to sit and waste 2 hours out of a day during the week listening to some stuff that's been reiterated to you since you got here in 2017. I went there to get off tramadol. So, yeah, I'm about to spill the beans. I'm about to tell the new people what's going on so that way they have time to get somewhere else before everything runs out. All right, y'all. Yeah, we've got our church. They keep Narcan around so that, you know, because we go to, like, hotels and up under bridges to homeless folks, and you know they'll go out and pass out food bags and stuff. So every time we would, like when we went in the mission trip to West Virginia, each group had a kit just in case. You never know what you're going to run into. All right, y'all, I'm gonna turn yins loose. It's all bling-rific over here right now. I gotta get these ugly things off my hand. They done about had it, but this one looked nice. Thank y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all. I told y'all I'm crazy. I'm batshit crazy. I'm a zombie. I appreciate y'all to the moon and back. I really, really do. And y'all just hang for hours and kick it with your girl, even though I can't even look up and read what's going on. Let me know who's going to be doing a live so I can get in on the good stuff. Love y'all to death. Good night. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And if you got President's Day that I didn't know was coming off, enjoy that too. Bye, y'all.